Welcome to Joshua Academy. I'm the principal, Arvinita McDonald. We are so very excited about the 2021 school year and glad that you're here to get information at our parent orientation. But before we get started, I'd like to introduce you to the panelists that are here today that will be a part of this presentation. First of all, we'll start with Mr. Kerner, our assistant principal.
Hello everybody, my name is Nick Kerner. I'm your assistant principal and I'm in charge of everything discipline, PBIS, school safety, as well as special education. I'm very excited about this upcoming school year and look forward to meeting all of you guys in person. And next I'm going to pass it off to Mrs. Dieters.
Good evening. My name is Christina Dieters and I'm your Dean of Instruction. I'm your contact person for curriculum, instruction, and assessment. I really look forward to working with your bright ones in the classroom, and I know it's going to be a great year. I would like to introduce you to Miss Finot.
Hello, my name is Martia Finot, and I am the PTF president, and I'm also a member of the Joshua School Board. We look forward to having all of our parents participate and learn interesting ways that you can help our school year be a great success. Look forward to seeing you.
Awesome. Thank you, guys. And parents, we're going to get started with our presentation. Again, thank you for being here. All right, parents, so we're going to get started with our orientation. The first thing I want to say is I'm very glad that you are here, and I sincerely mean that. There are plenty of schools that you could go to, but you decided to bring your bright ones here to Joshua Academy. We are looking for parents to provide testimonials. Why do you bring your kids to Joshua? So if you could be ready to provide a quick video testimonial or something that kind of tells what you're excited about with Joshua, you can get one of these wonderful t-shirts. Those of you who have already done so, please wear your t-shirt at parent orientation. It will definitely show us your Joshua pride. All right, next, quick staff introductions. You've already met myself, Mr. Kerner, and Mrs. Dieters. Also a part of our administrative team is Ms. Hoy, Ms. Byers, and Mr. Armstrong. K2 staff, we have some new staff members and some that are returning. For kindergarten, we have Ms. Bringman, Ms. Hunt, and we also have a teacher vacancy that we will be filling, and hopefully by the time you hear this video, it will be filled. First grade is Mrs. Bond, Ms. Outlaw, Ms. Rogers. Second grade, Ms. Hester, Ms. Acosta, and Ms. Smith. For third grade, we have Mr. Cummings, and again a vacancy. Fourth grade, Mr. Cole and Mr. Stewart. Fifth grade, Ms. Barnhart and Mr. Bridges, both who are new this year. And sixth grade, Mrs. Spooner. We will still have DI or library with Mrs. Griffin. Ms. Dryman is here as title. Ms. Morrison will continue to be our resource teacher, as well as Mr. Kent in PE and Ms. Golden in art. Before we get started, we are required by Title I to provide a Title I parent meeting. So with this, we are required to let you know any teachers who are operating on an emergency license in Indiana. So you'll see a list there of all of the teachers that are currently at Joshua Academy in a classroom who are either very close to or diligently working towards getting their Indiana teacher certification. If there are any complaints around the school, Title I, the way that we operate, you are welcome to go to our website. If you go to joshuaacademyschools.com, there is a tab there to file complaints and to talk about the complaint procedure. All right, so let's talk about COVID. COVID is still here. It's not going away. And when classes return to our building, there are still some things that we have to do. We still have some restrictions. Because keep in mind, while vaccination it's available, it is not available for our students. So all of our students are unvaccinated if they're under the age of 12. So we're asking that any person, staff or student, that they wear a mask while in school. When they come into the building, if they're in common areas like the hallway, the cafeteria, when they're not eating, of course, that they have their mask on. We will ask you also if you could perform wellness checks in the morning. That means check your children out, see if they have a fever, if they feel well, if they have a temperature that's above 100.4 degrees, they should not come to school that day. We will continue to social distance as well in the hallway as well as in the classrooms. When we stand up, we will continue to mask up. All right, so that concludes my portion at this time. If you have questions, feel free to contact the office, and I'm glad to talk to you to help answer any of those questions. But now we're going to move into the curriculum portion with Mrs. Dieters.
This school year is unique in that we are starting with a hybrid schedule. The first days of school are going to be the first 2 weeks, and Mondays are going to be your virtual days. As parents, we need you to confirm with your teacher tonight whether your child will be attending on Tuesday and Thursday or Wednesday and Friday. Because what that means is Mondays are virtual and your child will have on-site instruction for 2 days of the week and 3 days of instruction virtually 3 days of the week. And again, that is only for the first 2 weeks of school. After that, we go to 100% in-person learning, and the structure is going to be similar to years past, where all of your students will be given a device and you will receive instruction in math, English language arts, science, social studies, and your teachers will actually be giving you a packet for this first virtual Monday. As far as the year goes, we will provide a special national test 3 times this year, once in the fall, the winter, and in the spring, and that will be for all students in grades K through 6 in math and reading. In the spring of 2022, those 3rd graders are going to start taking the State of Indiana assessments. I'm sure you've heard of iRead or iLearn and the results that have been released recently. Our students will again be taking the state tests this spring, and for grades 3 through 6, we will have math and reading, but grades 4 and 6 get to have science, and grades 5 get to have social studies. And again, all of our classrooms are going to be teaching the Indiana State Standards, and students will receive at least 90 minutes of math instruction each day and 90 minutes of reading instruction each day. It's my privilege to turn it over to Mr. Kerner.
Alrighty. Today I'm going to be talking with you guys about behavior management as well as PBIS and things like bullying. So on our first slide, we're going to talk a little bit about behavior management. Right? So to kind of boil discipline and things like that down to the most simple form, we have expectations that we have here at Joshua Academy. Right? So when students meet those expectations, we reward them. When students don't meet those expectations, we teach those to those students. And then if it is an issue where a student is repeatedly not meeting those expectations, that's whenever we get the parents involved. That's whenever you will hear from me, and we'll just kind of work on a plan on how to make those students successful. And so our team, our teachers, our staff, we teach these expectations throughout the year, the same way that we would general academics and things like that. So it's a continual process. Next, we're going to talk about PBIS, or Positive Behavioral Interventions and Support. So we have a lot of amazing different events planned for this year. We have weekly, monthly, and quarterly celebrations that we do. We also do ticket raffles throughout the year where students get to submit tickets for different, more fun things. And all of this is based upon your students' dollar amounts. And so each day, parents, I ask of you to ask your son or daughter what their dollar amount was, because that's really how we decide when students get to participate in those events. For parents, teachers will be communicating these dollar amounts to you through the agenda. Right? Kindergarten is the only classroom that has a different form, but you guys should be checking the agenda each and every night to check your students' dollar amounts. For virtual days, we keep track of dollar amounts based upon students completing their work. So that's something else to keep track of, parents. Next, we're going to talk about bullying. Bullying is definitely an issue that is something that is common in a lot of schools. We have been working very hard over the past couple of years to make sure that we are addressing bullying issues that are taking place here at Joshua Academy. My one thing that I ask of you again, parents, is that if there is an issue that your son or daughter comes home to and reports to you, that you guys report it to us. So on the next slide that I have, we will have my contact information. I will be your contact on anything that you need to report when it comes to bullying. And so, if that does come to be, make sure that you are reaching out here to the staff. And lastly, as I kind of wrap up, I wanted you guys to just remember, we are a team. Right? I'm here to help your son, your daughter, your student, to make sure that they are growing. Also, that education is a partnership between the school, the student, and the family. We all have to work together for it to be successful. Communication is key, so make sure that we are both communicating both from our standpoint as well as yours. And lastly, I want to thank you guys for your continued support. Without that, we could not be successful here at Joshua Academy. All right, and lastly, I'm going to switch it over to Ms. Fino to talk about PTF.
All right. And just to give you a little bit of information about the PTF, PTF actually stands for Parent Teacher Fellowship, and we use this opportunity to bridge the gap between parents, teachers, and students. We host monthly meetings. We also are responsible for give back nights, back to school picnics, and we also do various activities throughout the year. Each parent is expected to volunteer at least 25 hours during the school year. I'm going to give you a list of various activities that you can sign up to help your bright one achieve your parental goal. We are asking for the PTF class adoption. Each classroom has been assigned to present some type of give back night for the PTF. This is an opportunity for you parents to help out with your volunteer, your time, or doing a contribution. You guys look forward to seeing that with your teacher. We are also hosting our back to school picnic. We most definitely need parents to help out in various departments. Be on the lookout for that. We will have sign-up sheets coming soon. Also, to let you guys know, we do family fun nights. Our actually first event is going to be at Walters on July the 31st. We also do holiday bingo. This is an event where family and students can come together, play a game of bingo, and win prizes. So that one may be an area for some of you if you like to play bingo and donate some prizes. We also do the mother-son dance, which is very wonderful. We do the daddy-daughter dance. So both of those dance events require a lot of work, and we'd love to have you participate with your time. Look for that at a further date. We have our meetings every Tuesday on the first of the month, unless otherwise noted. Please know that we will be at parent orientation with a membership sign up so you can get your membership for the Joshua PTF.
Thank you, Ms. Fino. Really glad that you were able to bring some information to our parents about Parent Teacher Fellowship, or as we call it, PTF. We are looking forward to our first Family Fun Night, which is going to be on July 31st, which is this coming Saturday at Walters Golf. All families that come to parent orientation will receive a voucher for free putt-putt golf, as well as a free family meal, either a hot dog, pizza, chips, or whatever they have, and a drink. So that's for the entire family. So please come to parent orientation. That's the only way that you'll get your voucher, and what a great way to kick off the school year at our first Family Fun Night, July 31st, this coming Saturday. All right, so a couple things that I want to mention also is, as we think about procedures, school doors will open at 7:40 in the morning. That's when we serve breakfast. Students should be in the building by 8 a.m. So we want to make it a practice, make it a habit. 8 a.m. Please have your students here in the building. Dismissal for kindergarten and first grade is at 3:15. And for 2nd through 6th grade, it is at 3:20. Any students that are still in the building at 3:45, if you have not already signed up for aftercare, your students will be placed in aftercare at 3:45. At that point, we will charge you for the day. So it's $9 for the day each time that we have to place your students in aftercare at 3:45. So even if they're there for 5 minutes, you will be charged that $9. So please be here on time to pick your students up. You were given, or should be given, a registration packet by your child's teacher at this point. Please look through that. I'd like to ask that you fill out your registration forms and turn them in today. The orange form should be turned in, and you need to pay your $25 because that's the form that tells the main office that you've paid and that you're ready for a device. Your students will receive their devices when they come to school next week. So if you chose Tuesday, Thursday, they'll get their device on Tuesday. And if you chose Wednesday, Thursday, they'll get their device on Thursday. So make sure you pay $25 technology fee and you get the orange form. Textbook fee is 50% off if you pay it by October 31st. And last but not least, school supply fee is $15. Please let us know if you have any questions. Again, thank you for being here at Joshua Academy. We want to make sure that we have a strong parent and family, school, student connection. We want everybody connected. In order to do that, please join our Remind app. So you should have two. One that's for the school, so a school-wide, make sure you get that information. It should be in your packet. And your teacher should provide the number so that you can join his or her Remind app so that as they send out information on life's work or anything else that's relevant to your child's class, you can get those messages via text message. You can go to our Facebook page. If you have not already signed up, please go to Joshua Academy Charter School of Evansville. That's our official Facebook page. Again, thank you. I'm Mrs. McDonald, the principal, and as I always say, we are Joshua Academy. Thank you. For additional information, to schedule a school tour, or for enrollment information, please contact us at 812-401-6300 or at www.joshuaacademyschools.com. We are Joshua Academy. Thank you.